I hate you. No, I'm just playing. Um, hello. You might be like, dang, why you started off like that? Because this is the third time recording this. I have missed my date. Now, now is Wednesday, January 28th, 12:06. But before, when I started recording this was Tuesday, 11:45 p.m. Let me tell you what just happened to me. Computer died at 52%. Just recorded. I'm like, okay, now I started again at 11:52 Tuesday. Just recorded, just finished recording like a minute ago. Try to look at a file. File is corrupted. So this is the third time me doing this, and it's really funny because the topic of the day is the 12th day, and it is 12 or 11. I think it's 12. It's called Hindsight. I just talked about this 3 times, so I'm gonna go over it fast or whatever. Now I'm gonna treat this. See, don't let past experience take over. And I learned that nothing good comes out of that. Using my hindsight. Hindsight is looking at past experience, evaluating it, and applying it to whatever that comes next. So, for example, I use an extreme example, and I'm gonna use an example that I'm currently going through right now. So, extreme example, you and your friends go out to the club, y'all all drink. One of them is more sober than the rest. Not too, is not too drunk. Then he decided to drive. Now at that time, he probably swerved a little bit or hit a curb or hit a pole, not damaging anybody, not hurting nobody. Maybe damaging the car a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's, that's okay. No, that's not okay. Then I try to do it again and use that as an excuse, like, oh, last time everything went right. But you got to look at how everything could have went extremely wrong, like deadly consequences from doing that. So using your hindsight, you can use that for big things. That was a very extreme case, but smaller case, just like now. I start recording these videos 30 minutes before the day ends. Usually I do it in the morning, whatever. My sleep schedule been wonky, but I think I just fixed it. So, fix it back to how I want it to be. So, since me recorded these videos at 30 minutes, I had videos crash, corrupted before. I had kind of posted later by accident than what I'm supposed to. Or I had to rush these videos. One of these videos I had to rush. And now I'm gonna use my hindsight, like, okay, I should start recording these videos not 30 minutes before, because things like crashing can happen and procrastination can happen, and or whatever, like me just not getting the job done. And saying procrastination, I feel like two things is good because this is good because the day before is the day of balance. Today's hindsight. I feel like procrastination uses those two things, right? The reason why you procrastinate is because you don't have those two things. Procrastination. You are procrastinating because you don't have a good balance. You got this, whatever you got to do, this project or whatever, it's due. I'm going to use the example. College. Projects were due Sunday 11:59 or homework or whatever work I had. Do 11:59 a.m. on Sunday. p.m. 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. Most of the time, and that's what I did a lot too, I worked on it. I started it and finished it on the same day, Sunday. So yeah, and most of the time I was a buzzer beater, seconds to spare. But yeah, that was because I didn't have a good balance, and really is I could have, worked on it throughout the week, like, an hour here, 45 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 'cause I had the time to spare, A lot of people think they don't have time to spare. They do have time to spare. instead of scrolling on TikTok or just sitting around or deciding to go to this thing that you really don't need to go to, or you know what I mean? They just decide to do those things over what's needed. And then Sunday come now, not even realize you sacrificing even more instead of just doing it throughout the week. 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, you know, hour 30, 10 minutes. And so that just comes with not having a good balanced schedule, a balanced life. Now, hindsight come in. Okay, everybody have procrastinated before, everybody. And you did it that week. Usually, you're not using your hindsight like, okay, let's switch it up so this don't happen again. No, you do it the same time again. Because Monday go around, you did all that work Sunday. Now you don't want to work Monday or Tuesday. You don't want to work those 2 days. Wednesday, you look like, I'm going to push it to Thursday. Thursday come around, you're like, let's push it to the weekend. Friday, you go out because the week is done. Now you tired again. Saturday, you want to go out. Sunday, everything is due. And this is a repeat loop cycle, loop. And most of the times, you have enough time to complete this. Either the project is taking a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months. The longer the date they give you, the more you procrastinate. If something, like I bet everybody would say, if you can get it done right now, everybody would choose to get it done right now. That's a fact. And you don't have to sacrifice it. You will choose to do it right now, you know? If it can be done quick, you'll choose to do it right now. Nobody want to worry about something you can do later, you know? And then when that later comes, then you're stressed out about it. Me, I used to get really stressed out. I used to start scratching my hair. My hair used to get real itchy. You know what I mean? So, but what I say is, the longer the date that is given to do something, the more you procrastinate. If somebody tell you, oh yeah, you can give this to me in like 3 years. Now this project takes probably 2.5 years to do. Give this to me in 3 years. You're probably not working on it to the year the year is due. So 2 years you're BSing. You know what I mean? Like, instead of working on it now, getting it done now, and giving it to them like a half year early. Hey, now I used to use the excuse, like, oh, the longer I wait, the wiser I am, and the better it'll become. Let me stop that. That's not an excuse. That's not good. So yeah, procrastination, hindsight is very good. Hindsight, you need to use it. Yeah, and I feel like it's best to conduct or use your hindsight not directly after an event happened, because you're evaluating. You also need time to evaluate, and you can even, like, it's best not to do it exactly after the event happened, but before another event occurs, something similar occurs. I feel like hindsight is really important. But yeah, so that was it. Wednesday, 28th, 2:14. Third time doing this. Now, you probably gonna see me again probably in a couple of hours. So I don't go through what I just went again. See, that's how you break out, dude. That's the breakthrough. That's the breakthrough. You feel me? So yeah. Before I go, I also want to talk about, hey, I found a new meta. Tuna fish in a can. You feel me? I know people not gonna like it, whatever, but I struggle to reach my protein goals. 1 can of tuna, 110 calories, 26 protein. 2 cans of tuna. I feel like 3 cans. It depends on if I eat a tuna by itself. Tuna and water. It depends on if I eat a tuna myself. If I don't eat a tuna myself, like by itself, I can eat it with some crackers. Then I eat 2. But I'm thinking about eating 3 cans of tuna. That's 330 calories. 26 times 3, that's 240. That's 60 times 6 times 3, that's 18. 78 grams of protein. I did 2 times 3 because it's 3. That's 60. Then 6 times 3, that's 18. Then 18 plus 60, 78. That's how I do math. Whatever. But yeah, that 330 calories. And then, maybe I got to mix it up with some mayo or something like that. So probably 400 calories with 78 grams of protein. That's good. That's good. And I've been eating way too low for my maintenance. I thought my maintenance was 2,200. I thought it was 2,200. It's not 2,200. My maintenance. And look, if you want to lose like 1 pound of fat or extreme or whatever, you eat like 500 below. You feel me? 500 below your maintenance calories. I used to always aim for that. Now I'm just doing like 0.5, I used to be mad hungry. And then I just break off and then, first I didn't reach my protein goal. I'm still hungry. Then eventually I crack and I just start eating and eating and eating again. So I'm starting off slow. But yeah, I put, you gotta put your height. If you're gonna calculate it on that calorie calculator, you put in your age, your height, your weight, and how active you are. Now, I'm lightly active, but I go 3 times, three times a week. I used to try to aim to 5 times a week exercise, but I feel like 3 times is better starting off, and then eventually you go. I feel like once you see the progress, or you really oh my God, I see the progress. Oh, I really want to, I'm almost there. Then you can up it to 5 and, do what you want to do. But yeah, I used to eat 400 below the 2,200. 400 below the 2,200. That's insane. That's crazy. That's why I was starving. So now I'm eating I think I'm eating 2,400. 2,400. Hold on, I'm just stretching my phone. 2,400 calories. I won't be starving. That's good. Or really 25. I think 25. I can hit my maintenance. If I eat some Chipotle, bam, that's 130. It's that's 2,000, 1,900 calories, just the bowl by itself. Then I eat some tuna fish with a little mayo. That's 400, maybe some crackers. That's 550. I hit my protein goal. And then, I can walk, cardio, whatever. I lose some calories on that too. So I actually under my maintenance or under my goal for losing half a pound or a pound. So yeah, I did this half a pound. So yeah, tuna is the method. I've been really good mental health wise, really, really good. I feel like I'm blessed. A lot of blessings happen to me and my mom, and I see blessings as things that good happens without me looking for it. Luck is I'm looking for it, and bam, it happened. It happened in a big way. That's luck. Blessings, you're not looking for it, and it comes your way. Blessing. So, yeah. I'm blessed. Mentally, I'm doing good. But I ain't gonna lie, my room is not clean. My room is kind of dirty. So, and I don't know if that's good, mental health wise. Mentally, when I'm not good doing when I'm not doing good mentally, then my room look a mess. So, but I'm doing good mentally, but my room still look a mess. So it's crazy. Well, yeah, it's Wednesday, 12/20. It's Wednesday, January 28th, 12/20. This is supposed to be for Tuesday. So if you could if you can, I'm gonna post 2 videos. So you just gotta see ya.